What's up, Aries? I'm a day late, but it's totally fine. I was a little busy yesterday. Had a long day, so here I am. This is your weekly reading. If you're new here, hi. My name's Tori, and I do these readings weekly. I do the fire signs, typically Mondays, but whatever. It's Tuesday. It's all right. It's okay. If you're interested in anything that I do, it's all linked in the description below. I'm going to be adding more stuff, but yeah, that's that. Don't live by these readings. Don't go like divorcing your wife or husband because of these readings. Like, you'll know if it's meant for you. That's that. All right, let's see what we got for the Aries people. The song's stuck in my head, and I don't know why it's stuck in my head. It's a good song, though. Oh. Okay. 4 cups. Yeah. The 4, okay. I'm not going to say anything yet. The 4 of Cups is like maybe having a lot of options and not really appreciating those options. Like things maybe being handed to you and you're not realizing that you have opportunities and whatever. Like you're not really seeing what's in front of your face, Aries. That's either you or somebody else. I don't know. I'll figure it out the more cards I pull. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. For me, that's about, it could be laziness, not wanting to put in the work, but it's also impatience for me. The 7 of Pentacles upright plants all the seeds and like waits for the right timing, okay? Ace of Wands in reverse. Again, that's like having the idea up here, but not being able to like implement it. I don't know, maybe it's going to take too much work and you're just like, nah, I don't want to do the work. Like that could literally be the vibe that you're in right now, Aries. You're just like, I don't want to do it. It's an opportunity. Whatever it is, it's potentially an opportunity that could be really like, at the very least, emotionally fulfilling for you. But it's like you don't want to put in the work. Something you could potentially be passionate about too. Not y'all Aries stunting your own growth. Why y'all being like that? Hanged Man. Underneath the 4 of Cups, for me, it's like there's a need for you to get a new perspective. It's like you're not seeing the opportunity in whatever this is, so you don't even want to put the work in or do the action. But in order for, I feel like it's going like this, right? In order for you to want to put the action into it and put the work into it, maybe it's a relationship, maybe it's a passion project, maybe it's your job, whatever it is, in order for you to want to put the effort in, you have to gain that new perspective and let go of the old ways of thinking. The Hanged Man is sometimes about like, it's about surrender, but it's getting a new perspective, like kind of like seeing the bright side of the situation, like this homeboy's about to, he could die hanging like this. You know what I mean? He doesn't know. He's suspended, but he's like, whatever fucking happens is gonna happen. You know what I mean? Y'all have to get into a better mindset about something. And that mindset is going to make you want to act on something. Plant the seeds for something. Yeah. The 9 of Cups in reverse is, that could be overindulgence, but it's dissatisfaction, really. You're not satisfied with something, but it's like if you just saw it in a different way, Aries, you might actually appreciate it more. Why do I want to say that? I don't fucking know. Sometimes I look at the cards and I'm like, yeah, I gotta say that. Don't ask me. The Ten of Wands in reverse. It's about releasing any, again, like burdensome thoughts, responsibilities that just aren't yours, taking on things that you don't need to be taking on. It's like the vibe I'm getting from that is like doing all the things that you don't need to be doing because it's not bettering you in any way. You know what I mean? It's like the way I'm seeing these wands right now is it's like a different action that you're needing to release. It's like you're doing everything other than what would help your growth in a situation, Aries. If that makes any fucking sense. But you're needing to drop that. Maybe it's bad habits that are weighing you down. I don't know. Six of Pentacles. This, for me, is like, again, there's something you're not taking action on or working on that it's like you can't expect, this is how I want to say this, you can't expect to get anything if you're not giving something, right? The Six of Pentacles is all about reciprocity. It's about, I mean, it can be about charity. It can be about like giving back to the community. Maybe there's some of you out there that want to start a charity, who knows? But I'm more so getting this vibe overall of like, you can't expect people to do the most for you if you're not, A, willing to do the most for yourself. Like, if you're not willing to step up to the plate for yourself, Aries, how can you expect anybody else to step up to the plate for you? And if you're not willing to step up to the plate for another person, how can you expect that person to step up to the plate for you? So, and this could be in any aspect of life, right? Like, how can you expect to get the raise that you feel you so deserve if you're not willing to put in work worthy of a raise? You know what I mean? How can you expect any relationship to satisfy you or be long-term or anything if you're not willing to put in the work toward that? Like, I'm just getting this vibe of like, you're expecting everything to be done for you in a situation, but you're not really realizing what you could be doing for the situation. Y'all know, like, I'm not out here trying to like sugarcoat shit with you. Like, this is the vibe I'm getting, and I feel like it's you guys. I feel like whoever's out there, it's you guys. You know what I mean? I don't feel like it's another person. I mean, it could be another person. It's a general reading for a collective. Like, it could absolutely be that somebody else has this vibe toward you, but overall I'm picking up like it's the Aries people out there that are not appreciating things, you know? Y'all are just not. Page of Swords in reverse. Again, I feel like this is an unwillingness to fight for something. Ace of Swords. We like an Ace of Swords upright. That's clarity. Could be a conversation coming. But it's like this consistent energy of like, I'm not fighting for this. I'm not putting work into it. I'm not doing the research. I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not doing what I need to do in order to push this along further. The next steps, it's like you're not taking the next steps because maybe you feel like things need to be done for you. But no, you really need to do things for yourself. I'm just getting this overwhelming vibe of that. And I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm just, you know, that's the vibe I'm picking up. Like, I'm not trying to piss any Aries people off right now. But that's the vibe I get. Listen, a lot of these readings that I see are like, you know, every sign can't be the victim. You know what I mean? Because, like, if I'm a Cancer, which I am, and I'm watching my reading, it's like, yeah, that person's wrong, but I'm dealing with a Sagittarius. And then I go and watch Sagittarius's reading, and then the same reader will flip like Sagittarius is in the right. Not every sign can be in the right. And I feel like if you're in a situation, Aries, where this makes sense, you are not in the right now. I'm not going to sit here and be like, yeah, you're the victim. Right now, you're acting like a victim. Acting like people owe you shit when they don't. Nobody owes you anything. You owe it to yourself. And that might be a hard pill to swallow, but it's right here. You know what I mean? It's right fucking here. You got to put in the work too. If you want something to happen, if you want something to progress for yourself, you have to be willing to have gratitude and be grateful for the things that are around you. Get that new perspective. Go within and understand, you know, that you have what it takes. Maybe it's not about your gratitude for other people. Maybe it's your gratitude for yourself and your abilities within yourself. You know, could be that. Whatever it is, you're needing to really take this on, whatever this situation is, take it on with a new perspective, a better perspective, like getting a better mindset. And maybe that's what this Ace of Swords is. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. This is that, a conversation. Maybe this Ace of Swords is this fucking video that you're watching right now, like me speaking. Some sort of clarity moment where you're like, wait, I've been doing this wrong. I've been having a shitty attitude toward this. Maybe I could check myself a little bit and then move accordingly. Death in reverse. Again, that's resistance to change. That's an unwillingness to surrender as well. You know, like the Hanged Man comes before death, right? In the tarot. And the Hanged Man comes before death for a reason, because you're surrendering to the fate, whatever your fate is. So there is this resistance to either an ending for you, or just resistance to changing maybe your perspective. This is very redundant, this reading. I'm gonna pull 2 more cards, and then I think you guys get the hint. Whippa! Let's see. Okay. I don't know if I should take these. Yeah, I guess so. I feel like this is... All right, you got the 9 of Swords in reverse. Okay, so let me dial it back a little bit. I don't think y'all are just being brats for the sake of being brats, right? Like, because y'all are assholes. I really think, like, there's a lot of overthinking going on, worry that you need to release. And the surrender, the release comes with the surrender, if that makes sense. Like, you will be able to release whatever is weighing you down and burdening you, these burdensome thoughts, actions, things that are no longer serving you. Once you learn to surrender and let go, you'll have an appreciation for the way things are, and then you'll be able to push forward and receive some reciprocity, give some reciprocity. I feel like the issue here is not necessarily that y'all aren't getting, because again, this 4 of Cups is receiving, but this person is not realizing, because he's focused on so many things. He's focused on maybe the negatives in a situation, whatever. He's just not really grateful for the opportunities that are in front of him. And maybe he's clouded by his own worry. You know? King of Wands. The King of Wands like I said, I feel like there's some sort of clarity moment coming. Maybe a conversation with somebody, if this is a situation with somebody. Maybe a conversation with your boss. Maybe finding out some information about something that just gives you clarity on the situation and then allows you to take action, right? Like, allows you to understand fully what it is you're trying to accomplish and achieve and actually take action on that, instead of having these ideas here and just never ever pushing forward with those ideas or those like inspirational moments. Maybe you're uninspired and you find something out and that inspires you, because sometimes the Ace of Wands can be like, I'm not really inspired right now. Or a lot of times like the way that I would see the Ace of Wands, it depends. The Ace of Wands can be read, all these cards can be fucking read in 17 million different ways, right? But again, if you're uninspired, it's because you're not seeing something, I don't want to say for what it is, but for what it could be. Like, you're not seeing the potentiality in a situation, the opportunity in a situation, maybe in yourself. Again, it's like you need to have an appreciation for something and learn to surrender. That's really what the fuck this comes down to, Aries. I'm pull some of these little cards here. I got something in my eye. Pull 3. There it is. You are good enough. So maybe it's like I said, maybe it's within yourself. For fuck's sake, it's time to release negativity. Your hard work is paying off. Again, I feel like I'm talking to an Aries that hasn't put the work into it, because maybe you're just like, what's the point? What's the point of putting in work into this situation? It's never going to go anywhere. Blah, blah. Stop. Stop. Let's get out of that mentality, right? It's time to release that negative thinking and understand that you're good enough and actually put the work in. And if you do put the work in, it'll pay off. It'll be good for you. This King of Wands is a fucking boss. This is a boss in life. But like, could quite literally be like an entrepreneur, a boss. You know what I mean? So the potentiality is there. You just have to see it and realize it and get a different perspective. That's what I got for you, Aries. I'm sorry for being a little hard on you. It's tough love. I love you guys very much. I'll catch y'all next week.